Okay, I'm landing.
All right, this is One Last Midnight, and I'm playing a little bit of Astroneer. Yeah, I know I don't play Astroneer on Saturdays, but I was talking with DBA and in Discord, and he was, reflecting on the challenge that we did last night and looking at other challenges, and saw GINA's No Printed Power challenge. So we thought we'd start up a game. What's going on, DBA?
Hey, how's it going?
It's going well. Gina's going to be joining us soon, and I also invited Ronald to come in. I don't know if he got the message or not, but if he did, great. And let me just elevate Gina's right so that she can jump into the audio chat whenever, and then we're ready to go. So Gina's challenge is no printed power. Pretty simple. We can't print out any power. The only power that we can use is the stuff that we find laying around. And I would think that would include a large solar panel. She wasn't very specific, but I think that that's pretty accurate. What do you say?
Yeah, I think that's gonna be how I interpret the rules anyway.
Okay. For some reason I can't find her anymore. Did she go offline for a second? Roll just in case she comes back in. Okay, cool. All right, well, let's get going. So we did kind of play test this. Well, DBA play tested it. I made coffee. Justin, you want to join? Jump in. And you were going out a half a tank and coming back, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
I think that should probably be our strategy to start off with. Just kind of scour off in direction. Right. So yeah, I'm gonna go west.
Okay, I'm going south.
Okay. I have Jordan. I think I have 4 people. I kind of want to get people that I've played with today. Well, people that I haven't played with in a long time. I know I play with DBA all the time, but look, he sent me a message. He sent me a message. He said, "Hey, how about this?" I'm like, "Hey, sounds good." All right, I found nothing west.
Yeah, I found nothing south.
And Justin, I haven't played with Justin in a very long time. So Justin, if you want to jump in, please feel free to jump in. This is the no print challenge. And then Gina is going to join us. And she's going to tell us a little bit about her challenge. And how
we're breaking all the rules.
And how she came up with it. All right, I'm going to fill up and then go north.
Okay. I'm going to head east.
Need coffee in your midnight mug? Absolutely. That's exactly what I got too, with some coffee in my mug. But Jordan, you're on a PC, right? I want to make sure because I have a lot of people that ask to join and then they go, "Oh, you're not on Xbox?" And I say, "No, I'm not on Xbox." So I want to make sure that you're on the Steam version so that we can play together. But absolutely, I'm a big fan of playing with other people. And then you're on the Discord too, right? I found nothing north.
I found extenders east.
Okay.
All right. Well, the previous map was much easier than this one.
So, yeah, we did play test a little map, and DBA, within the time it took me to make coffee, DBA had come back with all kinds of great stuff. And now it looks like not. Nick the Guy, what's going on, bud? I'm going to go back north again. There is a downed ship over there.
Okay, I'm heading southeast.
Don't know if there's anything in it, but I want to check it out.
Got a down pod here with some filters. I'll pick those up. That'll extend my range.
Oh, wait. The problem is I'm running across ravines all over the place. Yeah. Oh, wait. Haha! Found a wind turbine.
Nice.
Large and small. Coming back. Crash 2, what's going on, bud? So I put the cookie shirts in the store For those of you guys who are commenting on the cookie shirts are now in the store. There's two. There's a good cookie and a bad cookie. Or a good cookie and an evil cookie, however you want to... A good cookie and an angry cookie. I don't know, however you want to say it. There's a good cookie and a not so good cookie.
Grumpy cookie.
Grumpy cookie, right. Frustrated cookie. Thank you all for joining me midday. This is totally unplanned. DBA reached out, was thinking about Gina's challenge, thought it was a good idea, and I'm like, are you sure? That's going to take forever. I'm like, no way, man. I'm like, are you sure? And he proved me wrong. He absolutely proved me wrong. In the last file that we loaded up, brand new start, literally 15 minutes. He had power coming out of the yin yang. Now we don't even have yang.
Right. Well, you know, that's always how it is.
That is how it is.
Oh, I found a broken wind turbine. That's not going to help us.
Michael, what's going on, man? Okay, so which way did you go? I went north twice, came up with a wind turbine.
I have gone south, southeast, and east, and I am coming back from, I think this is southwest.
Okay, I'm also going to kind of hit southwesty-ish like.
I did pass something I want to go double check because I was low on oxygen and couldn't really look at it.
Yeah, broken turbine. Broken solar back here.
We do have the gateway just to our south.
Oh, in case what, we want to port somewhere? We can't print anything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going on a suicide mission.
All right. Well, you have fun with that.
No problem. I think, though, the suggestion was after underneath Gina's no printed power suggestion, she says if you combine that with the no tethers, that would make a very interesting challenge.
Okay. Are we going to do those optional rules?
I don't think right now, but I think that maybe that's something that we should think about. I ran out far in that direction. There's nothing there.
Okay, I'm heading northeast.
Okay. Did you go southeast by any chance?
I did. I didn't see anything. Or, well, I picked up what I saw. Let's put it that way. There's a couple of wrecks there, but there wasn't anything worth getting.
Was there anything on the dead person?
I did not see a dead person, so...
I don't see the dead person either. Typically he is here. If I get all suits on save, will I have them on another save? Yes, absolutely. The achievements are cross. They're essentially game-wide, so... Or your character-wide, however you want to look at that. So once you get an achievement, it stays with you. Doesn't matter what game you start up.
All right, well, that was a disappointing start.
Yes.
You done Northwest yet?
I did, but you could try again. I did it in the dark. There's a lot of ravines over that way. Yeah, I went this way. Killed myself out that way. Alright, I am going down. I'm going to get some tethers going and work our way down. Start getting research and all that stuff built.
Alright, I found a broken seat and some filters. And you're right, a bunch of ravines.
Bunch of ravines. No, it shouldn't be using... I mean, especially if you have a GTX 1060, it shouldn't be using 70% of your GPU. Well, I don't know. Wait, hold on. Let me go back and check. I haven't checked that in a long time. Let's see how much GPU it's using for me. Yeah, it's using a lot of my GPU. So maybe that's something that they changed recently. I don't believe that has been the case in the past. But I don't check it that often.
Yeah, I don't know that that's...
Oh, I have no canisters. Dang it. That's not going to work. Resin. You know, in the running around, I didn't see any resin. Did you see any? Oh, there's some.
Yes, there's quite a bit that I ran past.
Okay.
Northeast had some. I think there was some south. Okay, there is definitely malachite to our north. Not that we can, you know, do anything with it.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure you know this, but did you know that the inhibitor mod takes out these trees like it's nobody's business?
Well, I do remember watching that in one of your videos. And I am lost in the woods.
I didn't get the oxygen. Work.
Hello, guys.
Hey, what's going on, bud?
Oh, nothing much. I just woke up. I had my MRI this morning.
How'd that go?
They didn't have to inject me full of contrast, so that was good.
Isn't that typical though?
It is, but I guess they were doing a different one today. I don't know. I was expecting it, but they didn't do it. And it was 4 a.m., so I didn't ask any questions. I just left.
See ya. I'm out of here.
Yeah, it was very hard.
Jimmy, what's going on, bud? Justin, you know what we're doing?
No printed power challenge?
Yep. None.
So anything on the ground is fair game?
Anything on the ground is fair game.
Awesome. I'm coming in right now.
Alright. And we're waiting for...
I was muted.
Waiting for GINA.
Are we allowing tethers?
Oh, yeah. No, we're not going to do both. I think we should do both on another stream.
All right.
Just want to see how feasible this one is. I mean, I think it's really save dependent, right? So we're experiencing this one. We're experiencing a little bit of a trouble. And so if it's not on the top, it has to be on the bottom, right? That's the logic behind that.
Sounds like good logic to me.
Gee, man, what's going on, buddy?
So I hit quite a few research. Do you mind if we do the platform B right away?
Good, whatever you want.
Yeah, I'm really not a fan of the...
No, I don't bother building until I get the platform B.
Oh, we're still a couple bytes short.
But if we can also get the smelter up and running so that I can get a light down here would be great.
Hello, Justin.
Hello.
This is my hole.
Hey, I just need one, and then I'll leave.
No, there's enough for everybody. This is a pretty big hole.
You fell asleep last night in with Anno? Anno's tough to watch. I mean, I can't even imagine you guys watch it. I appreciate you guys joining me last night, but Anno is... And I can barely talk and think at the same time. That game is so intense. You're managing so many different production chains. It gets really tricky.
This was a huge deposit of resin.
Yep, and there's still more.
Okay, this should be enough bites for you, right?
Yes. Thank you, sir. Somebody's phone buzzing?
Sorry, it was mine. I'll take it away.
Yeah, the Anno part was, I took a little break and then got on and played Anno for a couple hours. That was almost 2 hours. By the time I was done with it, my brain was numb.
Ooh, numb brain.
Numb brain. That's right. Doesn't sound very good, does it?
No.
Because I kept getting, you know, the worst part is I kept getting sidetracked with, oh, I need to work on this production chain, or I need to work on that production chain, and I'd go do it, and a fire would break out. And we did make everybody happy, though. We actually got to see a parade last night because people were so happy. And
that was pretty cool.
yeah, and you know, you just give them booze, and guess what? They're happy.
I think I have Anno 22 something. I have that one. Not the 18.
Yeah, the 18 is new, and so the Anno series has been struggling. So, what was it? Anno 1400 came out, and that was the one. I think that was the one to start it all. And just, you know, absolutely rave reviews. And it's still, even to this day, people are saying, hey, if you're going to play Anno, play 1800 or play 1400. And then all the other Anno series that they put out have not met up with the standard of 1400.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And so I think that this one is... It's very impressive. The storyline, the whole the way that the voice acting is done, the graphics, all look really good. I need to figure out the game mechanics a little bit better. What are consumption rates for this, that, and the other thing? But other than that, Midnight be like brain hurt, can't compute. Can't complete. Oh, you saw the kid with the red balloon, right? So the kid was eating up the rest of the parade, and then he regurgitated it back out again, which I thought was kind of interesting.
Yeah, well, if you eat too fast, you get an upset stomach.
Right. So, you know, you can't take in the entire band. You know, you have to take in band in little bits. Do we have enough for this? Oh, we do. I'm going to smelt us.
Okay. I will get one of those printed as soon as I can.
Yeah, and if you guys found malachite, can we get at least one done for me?
Yes.
I'd appreciate
that. I have found some. I'll have to go find it again.
Okay.
Is it 2 compound or 1 compound for the...
Who died over here?
That's me. I went on a suicide mission, and I don't remember what the amount of compound is.
I'll look it up in a second.
Oh, baby bites.
Yeah.
A lot of little baby bites. No, that's good.
They're little plants.
Better than nothing. Yeah. I'm going to go down to level 2. Oh, I would go down. Oh, I have tethers. Okay. Go down.
Here, I'll head down in a second.
Yeah, we can't pop open this research aid stuff because we can't print.
Yeah, well, we actually have... No, depending on how far away it is. You could drag the platform with a large wind on it. depending on which one it was you had to pop.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's only going to give 2 at max, right?
Yeah. Well, one of them is just, sustained power for like 10 seconds, and the other one is 3 power per second or whatever. It's 2 varieties.
Batteries can't be printed? There's nothing about batteries not being printed. Just power.
Well, I think those count as a power item, though, don't they?
Yeah, but is she talking like direct power or stored power? Because batteries are, a different type of power. It just stores it. It doesn't generate it.
Yeah, I got the impression that we were talking about generated power and not necessarily stored power. But Gina will be on in a little bit, so we'll ask her directly. Alex, what's going on, bud? I know, long time, man. Thanks for coming back. Appreciate it. More tethers built. You want to cut down to level 3 on this platform? There's some compound right there if you want to grab. I'm going to make a quick stop here at level 2. I can see some research for us. Oh god, I fall down there for. A little research for us. Normally I don't stream on the weekends? No. This was what was I doing? Oh, I was doing some research for t-shirt creating stuff because I just put up the cookie t-shirts today. And DBA reached out and had read Gina's no printed power challenge, and I thought maybe it was going to be a little bit too difficult. And he's all like, "No way, that's going to be easy." Like, no way.
Nothing's too difficult.
And so somehow we started playing, and I was like, we just go live with this. We did, however, start in a completely new save. The last playtest that we did, and decided to start a new one for this. And yeah, while I was making coffee, DBA came back with all kinds of power. Now we're having a hard time finding power. So your mileage will vary. Playtest by playtest. Don't fall in there. Oh, dang it. Okay, I survived. You love this game? I love this game too. Only played it 800-ish hours. Did you make it down to 3, level 3 yet?
Not yet.
Gina will be in. She just had a couple things to do first. So I'm definitely saving this spot for her. Michael, I appreciate the donation, man. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. Oh, God. It's the second time I fell in that same spot. You want this game? Yeah, the time to buy this game was when it was in early access. You would have saved yourself a couple dollars for sure. Oh, you have no canister? Let me help you out, my friend.
No, I do. It's just that they were both empty.
Okay.
So I have to keep...
Okay, I found some malachite. It was actually in a wreck. But it's good enough. I'm bringing it back to smelt it.
Okay. Read your chat. I did about Gina coming in? Oh no, wrong Michael.
Here we are.
Thank you for the subscription. Appreciate it. Where was your chat? Michael, I did read your chat. Thank you very much for the... in Astroneer, I wish there were aliens because it's a space game. I'm sorry, I didn't read that chat. They have explicitly said that they're not going to do any kind of aliens and stuff. That they were going to leave that to modders that wanted to, you know, make that stuff. And that's how they were going to introduce it into the game. So I don't expect System Error to put it in there for you. You're probably going to have to wait till modders come in. Gina, you're on the way in? Great, you have rights. So come on in when you'd like. To the voice chat, you have rights. Oh, please be working. Please be working. Please.
No, you always see the silhouette if it's working.
Oh, you tease. You generator tease.
Hello.
Gina, how you doing?
I'm well, thank you.
Good. Thank you for jumping in. Let us know when you're fully in, and you could tell us all about how this challenge was inspired. What inspired you to come up with this challenge?
It was actually a lot of people were doing no tethers several months ago and still are, just because they're heavy on the game and things like that.
Sure.
Hey, Stackman. And so a friend of mine was proud to start his no tether challenge, and for me it wasn't a challenge because that's just how I played for so long, because they were bad for you. And I said, if you want a real challenge, then don't build any power, only find your power. And he took me up on it and he did it, and so I figured I would challenge you guys to the same.
Well, we definitely found out that your mileage does vary from save to save.
Certainly.
Certainly. So we have a suck one. So welcome to it.
Nice.
Which is fantastic. I mean, I like those. You know, we got onto a. Oh God! Hold on. I'm lost. Justin, where's our tether line, bud?
Straight back. Yeah. Somewhere over here. I don't know.
Okay, I found it. We got onto a start the other day where we had an extremely hard time finding surface resin, which I was a little shocked about, but it was like, this is cool. This is like back in the day of alternate start and, you know, landing on exotic or something and not being able to find anything, or yeah, but I would really love for them to come up with some sort of hardness, difficulty settings in the game.
I agree.
Instead of having us make up challenges. Dang it!
But you know what? We've had some fun with these challenges.
I know.
What was that challenge we did? It was so hard. I don't remember what it was. We've done so many. There are some challenging ones we've done. Oh no, I'm gonna die.
Well, I think the most difficult one that we had ever done on this channel was the alternate start, and what was it, Arid at the time?
Oh, yeah.
And for the life of us, we couldn't get resin, and that's back when there was the resource nodes. And we had we had one resource node that we found with resin, and it would replenish. I don't know what the timeline was on the replenishing of that, but Dave kept dying. He would get a node or half a resource, and he would wind up dying.
So we
would just, it was 2 hours of this nonstop, and we were yelling at Dave, stay in a hole, don't go anywhere. Poor Dave. He took all kinds of abuse that day.
Poor guy.
Yeah. We finally, I think it was 2.5 hours or something, we finally got that base set up, 3 hours. That was a tough one.
And was that when you could actually go into your INI and select an alternate planet?
Yeah, well, you just turn on the alternate start so you can pick the planet, right?
Yeah.
I keep testing it. You still get stuck in space. I'm hoping that they
I really hope they change that back.
reactivate it. And there's no reason for them not to change it back. Every single planet,
Exactly.
except for, what is it, Novus? Aatrox. Except for Aatrox, it would be extremely difficult because you're going to need drill mods. But otherwise, I think every other planet you could probably do it just fine.
So did you see the save that I uploaded? I actually put it in your challenges channel, which I should have used Save's channel, but it was a start on Basania.
And I did. I saw that. So you essentially, you built up a little bit first, though, right?
No, we built nothing.
Awesome.
They recently fixed the platform glitching just in this last patch, 1.0.15. So in 1.0.13, Boinless, who's another moderator on the server, and I made our way back to 13, platform glitch to another planet, and then left the player stranded there.
Nice.
But we did let them bring their we brought the player's starter kit that you get, from your launch pad. So if anyone wants to try it, it's in the challenges channel.
That sounds like fun.
Midnight's Discord. Yeah. We've actually done all of the other planets, and they're ready to go. And we want to share those publicly. We just wanted to kind of get some clearance on it first, just because we did do an unconventional thing.
Well, clearance from what? System error?
Well, Blaine wants to share it on the Astroneer Discord.
Yep.
And totally agree. Definitely want to share and get it out there. But they've asked, if you're using cheats or exploits and things like that, for people not to share them on the Discord. So
How is that? Well, I don't.
But I don't feel personally like this is a cheat, right? I mean, is it an exploit? I mean, kinda.
Yeah, you broke it.
Glitching.
That's
Yeah, exactly.
that's my feeling on the whole thing.
We're not using cheat engine.
Right.
We're not downloading, any third party anything to make this happen.
Right.
It all exists inside of the game.
Right. It's an undocumented feature that was introduced by System Era.
Yes.
Yes. So we could use it.
That's how I feel. But he's like, it's too ambiguous. So we'll see. Hopefully we'll get this out there soon. Because we have it, like I said, on every planet.
That would be awesome. Love to have those. Would love to run those. That's back in the day when you could do alternate start. Would love to do those again. I've been bothering Joe over and over, and he's finally kind of told me in no certain terms, no, you can't have it. But you absolutely know that the QA team has access to be able to do alternate starts. There's no way that they're forcing them to start over and over again. And the whole concept of alternate start, when I first asked Joe about that way back when.
And you want it in survival mode, right? Because they've confirmed they'll do it in creative, I think.
Yes, I want it in survival mode. I mean,
That's the only way.
The only thing I'm trying to achieve.
Right, what's the point?
Right. The only thing that I'm trying to achieve is a difficulty setting. That's it. That's the only thing I'm trying to achieve. And so way back in the day when, Joe gave me this information of how to do alternate starts, it was fantastic. It was, would love the game so much, did everything in the game. That opened up, I can't tell you, that opened up like another 150 hours of gameplay for me, because it was like, oh, let's go start on this planet. And it's like, wow, it is so difficult. This is great. I keep dying every 15 minutes. I love it.
Exactly.
But I've suggested, I think what they should do is, at the very least, just give us a slider. Give us a slider for resources so I can decrease the amount of resources, or give me a slider for power. I want to decrease my power percentage. Something along those lines.
And when we do release our saves, or if you go download the Vasania one that's already available, if you die, you go back to the starter planet. So.
Well, okay.
Yeah, because we're not actually flying a shuttle there.
Okay, so what happens when you create a hab, though? If you create some sort of habitat there and
by then if you're creating a hab, you've already left the planet, right? I mean, you have to get a certain number of resources.
Oh, okay, right. So, okay, but if I turn around and print out...
landing a shuttle, right? Landing a shuttle sets your spawn point. So if you can get to the shuttle, which is relatively easy, the small shuttle, then I feel like you should then be landing wherever your shuttle is, or respawning.
Well, what happens if you save with just a seat?
Doesn't matter. You'll go back to your...
You go back?
Starting location.
Okay.
So, but what I would recommend doing is saving periodically and just making a backup of that save, so that if you do die, at least you're not having to start over. You could just roll back a little bit.
No, why? That's perfect. It's so you've turned into...
start over.
Yeah, it's an Iron Man all over again, right?
That's true, yeah.
Yep, one death challenge.
One death challenge, right.
No death challenge.
No death challenge.
At least until you get your spawn reset.
Oh, DB, I totally I died. Did I die?
Okay, well, you have
I died.
Copper here for your lights.
Awesome.
Was there something else you were going to say?
That's what I was going to say.
Okay.
Completely forgot about the light. And, perfect. It's perfect.
Look at all these fancy suits, and I'm just over here.
I know.
Not
sporting
fancy.
Gold and...
Got my orbital mask.
Your orbital mask, yep. Where's my hole?
You mean the hole you put right next to the base?
I love it right next to the base because I want to just turn around, go up there, empty out my canisters, come back down.
Okay.
Are you doing research at the chamber, or is that another part of this challenge?
I'm sorry, I can't talk to you guys anymore. I almost died again. Okay.
So our only rules, as far as I know, is no printed power.
Okay, so we can make a research chamber.
Well, we're asking you. What are...
Yeah,
you
My only rule was no printed power. In his save, my friend that I challenged, he had no printed power and no tethers.
Okay.
Gosh.
Yeah. The no tethers thing you don't miss after about an hour.
Yeah,
I think.
We found that out last night. So we did the no tether challenge last night, and was like, okay, it's kind of painful until you got up to the oxygen tank, and then it was like, this is no problem anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, how did I die on this? Because this isn't very far down.
And Nick was asking about batteries, and batteries are included. Batteries are related
batteries
to power.
are included. Oh wait, so we can't use them?
No, you can use batteries you find, you just can't print them.
Okay, because we were having that discussion.
Okay, well, that ends that discussion, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, because why can't batteries don't generate power?
Yeah, why can't you print a battery?
True. That's true. Well, that was just how I said it to him.
Okay.
No batteries, it's just only, if it's power related, you can only get things that you find in the wild.
Okay.
Typically, we run across a generator.
I understand.
We could stick to the wild rules.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, the ramp's not complete.
Dude, no, it's not. Don't fall down there.
You didn't tell anyone that.
I'm working on it. I didn't know you were going to come out.